This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com, back from my second workout. I've worked out 2 times with weights every day this week now that the lockdown's over, and I've been having absolutely euphoric workouts. And I'm actually going to do 3 workouts today. I'm going to eat this lovely sushi. Then I'm going to run my 20-floor building stairs for a couple hours because I am training for the Blood Hunter movie, as well as my match against Mil Mortes, April 23rd in Ottawa. Tickets on sale now at ticketweb.ca. Just search Great North Wrestling. Bit of a slow news day today. The biggest news everywhere is Lance Storm has joined Impact Wrestling as a producer. They get usually like 0.02 ratings, 0.01. Very boring show. Lance Storm was known for the boring chant, so maybe it's a good fit for him to be there. Also, Keith Lee, who is now a free agent, married Mia Yim, so congratulations to him. Very good. Other than that, that's about it for the news. I'll see what questions you guys have. Al wants to eat some of my sushi. Sean saying, hey. Headbutt says Lance Storm is a fail in wrestling. I don't know. He made money and he trained some people. He trained Taya and a bunch of others. He actually trained me a little bit too. When his school first started, he did like an advanced class here and there, and he would train with me. But there was one issue that I had with him, but you know what? I'm not mad at him about it. But I did a show once, and we had like over 400 fans, and he was supposed to wrestle Rhino, and Rhino no-showed, and Lance didn't want to wrestle anyone else. All he would do was give a speech in the ring, and it was really boring. And I got all the heat from the crowd that Lance Storm didn't wrestle. But other than that, I like him. I do find him boring. Sorry. He's not my style of wrestler. I don't like the spotty style of the wrestlers, but he's a nice guy. Mitch says, if I can be serious for a moment, whatever happened to David Benoit? He's a loser, in my opinion. He said 2 times he would do an interview with me and no-showed twice. Kept talking about how much he wanted to be a wrestler. Didn't look like he spent a minute in the gym. The second generation guys have it easy. Ken was watching the clip of Warlord talking about Andre the Giant. Warlord did a great interview. Almost 10,000 hits in a couple of days. People really like it. I don't know who you're talking about, Daniel, as far as booking, but for Great North Wrestling, it's going to be mainly a women's promotion. Crying, well, Goldberg will get away from WWE TV when he stops popping ratings. We don't have the SmackDown rating today, but he does pop ratings. They also had Ronda Rousey on SmackDown. And for the people that say he should retire, he makes massive money. So if someone's offering me like $1 million to come job to someone in like a 10-minute or less match, how could you refuse that? And he's in better shape. Who's in better shape than Goldberg in WWE? Maybe Brock Lesnar, Lashley. I can't think of too many people that are in better shape than Goldberg. In a real fight, how long do you think Kevin Owens would last against Goldberg? And I think they wrestled once and Goldberg squashed him. Headbutt says, Keith Lee is a fatso. Yes. Are you allowed to call people fatso anymore? Or do the social justice warriors go after you? Negative 23 in Peterborough. I was talking to the owner of SWE Fury, who's starting a women's promotion yesterday, and he was complaining about how cold it was in Texas. We're in the negative 20s here too. Mikey believes that Goldberg is going to win, then Roman will win it back. I don't think Goldberg's going to win. I think he's just going to do the job, but that's just my opinion. Walter, they married recently. Maybe it was today. John says we need a Team Canada takeover. I don't think anyone cares about that company anymore. Mitch, no, I have not checked it out. All I care about is working out and making money. It's literally it. Alfred, as far as news on the Jacques Rougeau show, I did an interview with him a couple of days ago. Just search up my interview with him if you want to know the news on that show. They're talking to TV stations about it. I'm always willing to help him promote stuff because he was one of my trainers. Chris checking in from Massachusetts. Matt says he may have seen Lance Storm wrestle Crazy Horse Eddie Mustang at a Stampede house show. Anything's possible, but that would have been before my time. Headbutt, I don't know. I don't want to talk about him. I don't have respect for people that make plans and cancel plans. I'll say it. I don't do that. So people that do that, they can go to hell. My time is valuable. That's happened to me numerous times. Like this loser, Sarge from WCW Power Plant, 4 times canceling. Like, these people have no respect for time. Don't agree to something if you're not going to show up. It's respect. Lots of questions here. Piper is the GOAT. Yes, Piper is great. Mark, Kevin Owens could not take me if both of my hands were tied behind my back. That's legit. I seriously could beat him in a shoot fight with both of my hands tied behind my back, with just my teeth, headbutts, and kicks. Easy. He's a fat slob that's never been in a real fight in his life. Back down from fighting CM Punk, back down from fighting Jeremy Prophet. He's just a big fat pussy. A couple more questions here, then I'm starving here. I don't know who Steve Cox is. Kayfabe, would I wrestle up-and-comers? I don't really have much interest in wrestling other than here and there, and for Great North Wrestling, like as I mentioned before, April 23rd against Mil Morte, September 3rd also in Petawawa, April 23rd is in Ottawa. More information at thehannibaltv.com, but I'm moving on to the movie industry, which I do have a GoFundMe set up for people that want to help with the Blood Hunter movie that I'm really excited about and is great training motivation. Mick says my Jacques Rougeau interview was excellent. And did anyone ever see the Carl Willett interview where he said Marty Jannetty used to pronounce Jacques' name as Jacques? And apparently it really pissed Jacques off. I think that's funny personally. Patrick, Lanny is living on his brother's royalties. Most likely. He saved his money. He saved the money that he had, but maybe some of the royalties are going to the wife, but who knows? I know that Lanny was the person that approved Macho Man going in the Hall of Fame because Macho Man was dead set against it. So you can only assume the royalties would be going to Lanny. Who knows? Stu, I love No Holds Barred. There's actually, if you search up Hannibal reviews, No Holds Barred, I did a review on it. I've seen it like 10 or 15 times. Yes, Michael, wrestling is too open and it's boring and there's too many social justice warriors involved in it. There's very little real heat and it's just uninteresting for the most part. But thank you for the people that like paying attention to the news still, like me, and watching the shoot interviews, that support me because I do love this job. Someone says No Holds Barred is a cult classic. I agree. So please like this video. I'm going to feast on this. Good Lord.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please help me out and like this video, then click the subscribe and get notifications buttons so you don't miss any of my latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Facebook at the Hannibal TV for more live streams and videos. And while you're at it, follow us on Instagram and Twitter